Hey guys, we're here again in my backyard. We are doing an unboxing of the Desert Buggy XL-E. So it's just it's Losi DBXL, but it's their new electric version, brushless motor. I brought up the X-Maxx just for size comparison and get a better idea when we get it out of the box. So let's just get right into it because I'm kind of excited to see this thing. The box is a box. Boo. In another video, I'm going to do the I'm going to be binding it to my DX5R, but I'm also going to be disabling AVC. For anybody that's been out there now for a while, who's been driving RCs, probably you're like me and you can't stand it. When I first got that 8S X-Maxx, I actually ran it for a bit with the original controller, and I went out and I actually thought the truck was broken. I thought the speed control was doing some funky stuff. It wasn't doing what I wanted. It wasn't lifting what I wanted. I tried to correct in the air. It was doing other things. I really had thought something was broken, and then it dawned on me as I was driving it what it was. I cranked it right down and 95% of my problems went away. I eventually took the Traxxas radio out, put in my Spectrum gear, and I don't have that problem anymore at all. This will come, it's been open. I think Great Hobbies had to put my marine oil in there somewhere. I'm hoping. Oh, there it is. I'll take that to the side of the box. There. I ordered that. I forgot to order it when I ordered my Zealous. But yeah, this will come with AVC active. I will be binding it to my DX5R right away. And in another video, when I go over a few things, I'll show, if anybody hasn't done it yet, I will show how to just completely disable AVC at the receiver. Again, I can't stand it. It's, you know, not that I'm some pro driver, but I don't want it. I want to drive the car myself. And it's pretty. Pretty. We got a nice thick manual. Look at that sucker. I don't know if you guys can get an idea of how big it is, but that's a good sized manual. Here it is. That is a good looking machine. And guys, that is nice. I'm gonna see if I can move you guys actually a little more into the sun, just so we can kind of get a better view of it without losing everything. Yeah, that's better. That looks good. Bobby looks really good. I like the color scheme on it. I looked at the blue one too, which was equally nice. It didn't really matter to me which one I got. So obviously it's lower than the X-Maxx, but not as high. That is a nice looking rig. It's definitely the like the body colors are definitely the nicest I've seen for DBXLs. I like it over the stock color and the Canon version and all that jazz. I think too, if you guys don't know this, there's a company called RCMK. They make the 1200, which is an awesome buggy. It's basically the same buggy but higher end. I had looked at that one when I was thinking about buying the brushless one, but it was a lot more money. You did get a bigger ESC. This one has the 160 amp ESC in it, which I personally feel is a little bit small. For those of you guys that don't know, the fuse that's in this is just a rebranded Max 6, and we use those Max 6s in our X-Maxes, like our 6S X-Maxes, and to get one when everybody's having the problem with the VXL 6S, that's what we would put into it. And this buggy weighs a lot more than a 6S X-Maxx does. So I'm surprised that Losi went that route. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. You know, I almost want to say that that looks bigger than the Castle 800, but it might just be a while since I've seen one. See, we're getting some glare there. And again, it's a rebranded Max 6, so it's 160 amp. The 6 actually stands for 6 scale. The Max 5 is 5th scale. If you're not familiar with the Hobby Wing ESCs, I like this little floaty thing, the way it's attached. It's got a little screw there. I like the way that sits. But it, to me, that's kind of small. This buggy weighs a lot more than an X-Maxx does. And again, the Max 6 is a 6 scale. If you look online or you're looking at things, it was kind of a better quality ESC, a replacement for the XL1, which had the Mamba in it. So that might be something I'm going to keep my eye on, but I'm not replacing it right away. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll let Losi stand behind their product. I'll probably do a fan on the motor right away. So that never hurts. I can't get, it's one thing about doing this outside, I can't get rid of that glare. I just kind of prefer being outside. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy being outside. Really like the hatch. That makes things super easy to get your batteries inside and out. It's got a little plug here so you can disconnect it if you don't want to have the lights on, or if you're going to take this completely off for maintenance and stuff like that. Chassis layout is pretty simple. It definitely, it's very simple. I mean, they stuck with the stock chassis and either, you know, have just altered the whole layout a little bit. Servo's nothing special, but it's a good looking rig. I'll do a few custom things with this. I'll probably change the stiffeners, the braces there, just because it'd be nice to have some shiny ones in there. I'm gonna look into buying the just your steering, your linkages, or I can't think of the proper ring right now, it's slipping, but I'll change those. Waffle, it's my dog Waffle barking because she barks at everything. But yeah, just a few things here and there, nothing too much. I really like the tires. Most of the time we always want to change the tires right away, but I like the look of them. I even like the rims. I think the rims look really good. Hopefully you guys are getting a good view of this. Like I said, doing this outside is, all I see is a lot of glare in the camera. And I did notice here, this thing seems to, it's kind of like little notches on the body that it seems to kind of sit into, which is pretty neat. That is definitely awesome looking. I've wanted it for a while. I'd actually ordered it from DDM about 2 or 3 weeks ago when they had them in stock. But being that I'm in Canada, it was going to cost me an extra couple $100 to get this thing sent here. And so I decided just to cancel the order and thought I would just wait for the Canadian retailers to get it in stock. So as you can tell, Great Hobbies had it, and I ordered it from them. Got the boats out here today. I was doing a couple of pictures with them. Got my decals on there. I'm going to set you guys down for a minute and just kind of compare it to the X-Maxx. They look good beside each other. So the X-Maxx is obviously taller. Gotta get a little view of the tires here. DBXL is longer. Definitely excited to run this. Hopefully the weather, again, like the other day, it's a little cloudy, some gray clouds going on up there, so hopefully that goes away and I can get to run this thing tonight. Another thing, guys, this will probably be my last unboxing for a while. I'm by no means an unboxing channel. I've just been changing things up in my little collection that I have, and but this was something I've wanted for a while. I had a 5B Flux. There's some videos of it on the channel that I got rid of at one point. Kind of regret it now. It was a good machine. Handled well, jumped well, but now I've got this one, and this will be my new kind of project truck. Like I said, I'm going to give that ESC a while. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to run it for a while, see what kind of heat I get, see if I have any issues, and if I do get issues, well then, hey, we'll have to replace it. Probably go with a Max 5. Bigger ESC, 200 amps versus the 160. And again, like I said, to me, I think 160 is kind of small for something that weighs a lot more than the X-Maxx does. I'm still running the stock VXL-8S in my X-Maxx. I haven't had any problems yet. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed there. Knock on wood. But anyways, guys, there she is. That is a good looking machine. And like I said, I should have running videos sooner than later. Hopefully, like I said, tonight if the weather holds off. Anyways, guys, take care.